want the one that like the little damn.
Yeah, like the head coach. Head coach. Yeah, you gotta go to GameStop. Spend that money. Fuck it. Go to GameStop.
Where you get that game chair for? That bill look clean.
I need me a comfortable chair too, boy.
But see, he Xbox. V on PlayStation. Yeah, see, he Xbox. Yeah, see, he Xbox.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, that's what we grew up off. I don't even know why he even got a fucking Xbox.
Yeah, PlayStation, yeah.
Watching that PlayStation 5 come out though. Next year.
January.
You said what? So it moves with the whole vibration of the seat and shit.
I caught those goofballs in the shit.
No, I'm going tomorrow before I go to work. It was raining real bad. Huh? That's why I'm going in the morning.
The way it's gonna be raining in my state right now. You want it rain, snow? How you like that? How you want it?
Oh, I want to do regular because I ain't played it. We ain't played regular weather in a minute. Yeah, we ain't played sunshine, man. Gotta push it up.
Alright, how many games you can play? 1 or 2?
No, I told you way before we get more in before 12 o'clock.
Alright. What's the latest you going to sleep? 12?
Yep.
Alright.
Jay, you gotta change it. It's on 6 minutes. You know, I'm playing too.
Hold on. Yeah, I forgot. Man. We ain't been on so much. I'm just trying to take a picture. Real talk.
Yeah, you know, I'm playing 6 minutes.
I swear to God, why you think I changed about the 6 minutes? I'm not playing other than 6 minutes, man. Ain't been like 6 minutes. I'm been like, alright, let's get this.
Alright, Zero, I love you. Bro, that's my ex bitch. She got a nigga and all.
Yeah, that's how you know he loves still in the area,
Who she playing with? Man, I used to be killing her pussy so bad to bleed. This is crazy, bro. They can never forget good dick.
Nah, never.
You heard what she said? Come on, I couldn't take your dick. I was her. Yeah.
That shit making me feel some type of way. Like, yeah, boy, they got serious.
You know what I used to do to that pussy?
Hey, you know she gonna take it when I eat it. Fire.
That shit was so tight that I used to concentrate on not nothing those days. I'm getting used to playing with my squad. Cause next year, that's what I'm mostly running with.
Really? Oh. I'm playing with it.
You know, every time we play, I start out with them bitches.
Diamonds in the chain bust down west. And you ain't never seen no like that. Tell me something I don't know.
If you go to the Dolphins, then go with anybody. I'm bringing my A game to your ass this game, so I don't know. I go to somebody. Yeah. You gotta go with somebody you comfortable with. Why are you still on 6 minutes, man? Take quarter minute, 6 minutes.
That shit crazy, man. 18.
What should I do? Keep getting money. It's funny, I was just like you. Super Bowl Sunday. With the facts, security guard told Kevin Hart to relax. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, gave me the chokehold. Tell me something I don't know.
Nah, I was screenshot that bad said shit.
Yeah, it said shit, bro.
Like when it drop home, gave me the chokehold.
Yeah, that bitch said shit on my screen.
Is it doing again? You can say it. Oh, fuck it. I'm trying to go ahead. I'm finna go yours.
Yeah, I already had that bitch in motion.
Upstairs and downstairs, the balcony. These oceanside views, the alchemy. Ain't nothing crazy like the city in the summertime.
You know, it don't matter
So
to
when
me
it's
with
winter,
that.
I still be on my summer grind. Handle your business, handle your business. Loyal and honor, don't break no bro codes. The more red rose, match with the rose gold. Whoever counted me out, they can't count. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, gave me the chokehold. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, gave me the chokehold. They call a podcast Poppy. King goes, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen a like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, give me the chokehold. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Relax, 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 relax. Oh. Relax, 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 relax. Oh. Relax, 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 relax. Oh. Relax, 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 relax. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, give me the chokehold.
Mark Jackson, he's fast as fuck. I'm trying to have a nigga in P-field on laps and shit. Nah, we ain't running laps today, boy. Listen here. It's called stay in your lane. It's a tag. You're not finna burn me out, so I try to take away anything. That's my yo. Let me see the jungle. Let me see before the game started. Anything that's your top 3, I'm taking your top 2 at least. Top 2 out of 3, 2 at least.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers.
You already knew that. Niggas, I don't play, I do that too. I play you all the time. It's like big brother, little brother. Bitch, you know, I know what big brother do, you know what little brother do.
And you gonna get us up in that run too.
Oh yeah. I hit you with the run, all the catches with your pants down type shit.
I already know.
That shit.
I already know.
Alright, boys, let's get the sunny day in Philly. But I can wait for that new man to come out the end of this month. Yeah, you know, I see that.
Here's Chandler Catanzaro ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
That's it.
Downing man inside, downing man.
Now it's Ajayi. And an alley to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 33 and a first.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. 1st and 10. Here's Wentz. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Richard Rodgers, 27 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
I had two leads going straight out the middle.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give the tackle that time to Rodney McLeod.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here we go, fellas. Let's rock now. Clear. Great. Check. Expand. 8.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Everybody want to play me hard. I don't know what the fuck is going on here, boy. I swear to God, I don't.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go with McCaffrey. He's got a first down and inside midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will...
First. Let me take your ass out. To my mind, yo. There you go. You're a good boy.
See, right now, ain't nobody watching our shit, but you gonna see. Later on, I'll tell you a little secret. I got you right now, big dog. Big dog. Big dog. I got you right now, big dog. Alright. Oh, baby. We finna take back. We finna go home.
Be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Wentz. He's going to air one out. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
Hello.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Here's Ajayi. And an alley to run. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down.
I don't care what the game plan was coming in. After these runs,
you're running it, right?
you make sure you keep circling on your play sheet, running plays that are working, and keep patting those big offensive linemen on the back. They're doing a great job.
Goes without saying, the defense is going to have to adjust to it.
In a big way, and they've got to figure out, do they have to sell out to stop the run, or can they just do it better than what they've done so far?
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They run with Ajayi. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Ajayi, 29 yards. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Elliott now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on fourth down. They will go for it. Now Newton. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
He said what?
No, that's right. She sounds like she got an attitude on her.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Newton on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon with you. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They go play action here on first down. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Second down. Here's Newton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thomas, the intended target.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Wentz throwing on second down. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And that one results in 35 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. This is Ajayi. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Past the 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Jay Ajayi with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain.
Looking for the tight end Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker Jordan Hicks. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
I'm coming different on that and 20.
Now they try the right side here. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Got some real estate inside the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jay Ajayi on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Elliott now to kick this one away.
The ball back third.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now Newton on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. 10 more there and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That blitz.
You know it.
On 1st down, it's Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Brown. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but yeah, let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Throwing now is Wentz. Dancing to his left.
I could have fucked you up right over there, but I didn't want to do you like that.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
81.
Here's Wentz to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter.
One of them games, or he just got it right now?
I don't even know what to say, boy. I've been looking like this all day, man. I'm doing this thing, though.
Hey, Dave, boy, I think I missed this bitch here, boy.
Yeah. Oh, you
Real talk.
And the kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Okay. Hold on, Dan. Let me get this stuff out the car real quick.
yeah.
Let me kick it off.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails.
What's up with the paper chaser? He up in here?
No, he didn't know.
Ain't got no mic?
for? You trying to get something off your chest, boy?
They give it. But my.
Ooh, send that bitch through the portal.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Loading up. Almost said it.
Yeah, I'm already on.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm talking on the game.
With the end line.
Oh, yeah, what up, dude? Who that? How you think it is, nigga? Oh, no. What's up, bro? Damn, bitch, where you been at? That gang got born.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is a really, I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. We often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Newton, buying time to his left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know you can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Newton to throw. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Newton on 2nd down.
What happened, bro? You lost connection. What happened, Tampa?